Can I mention this as a story? I'm going to try to do this video without looking at myself. And that's going to be pretty tough, right? Because I like to look at myself. Sorry about that. Right, Jay? I like to look at myself. I have to look at myself. Did you know that the arc backwards says car? A-R-C. Actually, it's CRA. C-R-A. So that would be for craving or avenue. Irregardless. Does anybody have an imagination of their own? Help me, please. Help me, please. Okay. Does a cobra open up its neck this size? Why? What is this? Can you see if I take this and this part right here and this part right here, I put them together. Not only does it look like this, a mouth, because this would be the bridle of the horse. I just put one eye on top. I can actually add an ear. But I put them over each other and it becomes this. The cobra. If I look at it this, the overlap is actually pearls, because you can flip one cord on one side, one cord on the other side, and have the actual cord be right in the center over here without interfering with anything at all. Straightening the angle of our body, that cord would have to go from point A to point B, wherever it arrives. This looks like two eyes. At the same time, it looks like E. At the same time, it looks like the center, which is now the second level because you went to the top. Where is the best place for survival? Would it be the writing on the outside of the can or the liquid on the inside of the can? Imagine if I did this to the can all day, I might dent the can, but the paint, it'll just be loving me because she's all mixed up. Words we hear on a normal basis. Somehow, for some reason, I'm so intrigued by what we can do with them that that's what I do. I'm being plain nonsense. I'm a fool. Why are you doing that? I try to look into everything up to a certain point, but sometimes I have to stop reading. In order to bring equilibrium and balance, although you're supposed to fulfill the difference of the difference as the bubble or the oil in between to make sure nothing falls and hurts. Sometimes if you actually do that too often, when you're not there, they just fall down. So you always need to strengthen the muscle. I go to the gym every single day and train. But depending on how I train is what's going to happen to my muscle. So I must do something with my muscles in order for the training to fulfill its value for what the need of the body will be, or the desire of the mind in this case. I can give and you can give and we can give. But it's just more than that. Karma, my friends. Karma. Remember I told you ARC? Well, this is the karma of ARK. MA. How about you want to talk about this A? First of all, it's a backward 6, and if there was a circle around it, because you're inside the egg. Still, we don't live. We live in the egg, in the pearl, because this design, okay, is almost like looking at the queen. She has the pearls around her neck, the collarbone. I like that snake music. What kind of vibration frequency do we get out of that snake music? Okay, I have one more design to show you. So you understood what we got with this? What you can do, because in all actuality, I mean, we've seen this before, right? We're going to try and keep this. You're okay? You like the shadow? Shadow dancing with my pen? What else will you see? Okay, so we do this, right? And we've always done this. I take a slim and I take it and I revert it. See that over here? I reverted it. Now I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it over here and I'm going to revert it. Okay? So depending on where this line ends, okay, here's your 3. The same time that's your 3, that's your 1. Because it crisscrosses over here, which is your T, and this is how it works. I don't know exactly what it is, but if you take a look right now, it says 88. I just put two brackets, two little eyes, and we got two little angels next to each other, kissing the lips by the cheeks right over here. And you'd never know they were joined at the head, because we're going to sort of put a hat. And everybody sees this part of the hat. But when we watch Vincent Price, the price man pays is the Vincent, the VIG, 20%. Vincent, 20, saying 20. The entity, the percentage of the cost is inside why this happens. Not me. 2 and 2, 2 and 2. Okay? Maybe it'll look like a walrus or something. I don't know which animal it's going to end up, but they're all going to end up like animals. You see this? Now it turns this way. Sort of like your transmission. You pick up between two and you live as one. Spirit, bringing information into your mind, into a soul-light body, okay? Into a soul-light body in which, okay? In which you can use your knee, okay? The two knees which meet right over here between the two that bring you together, your two knees. I don't know if it's going to be the belly button, in which is the point of the first heart. The second point is not the belly button, but it's the nose, the other button. That's the way you would measure these up. Okay, we're building snowmen and understanding. So the knees go here. This leg goes like this. Okay, his leg goes like this. So if you want to put both of them together, we're going to get two legs, looks like hands holding another part of life. V is life. This would be this. Almost like sitting on a chairlift. And the other one, since he's that way, his foot would go like this. So I'm not sure if they would just come together and be like this. Okay? Everything fits to a formation. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. All they did was duplicate everything, just so it all looks the same. Tell them everything. Tell them the truth. Just a little bit of history, what you saw and what you know of the past, what you think of the future, what is going on today. We've put together different groups of people that see things differently now, because it's an obligation. I can't explain it. I'm jumping all over the place. I'm just stopping at that. All right. One other thing is this. I'm going to be blowing the horn in a couple of weeks. I put a couple of holes in it, but I can't get it to work. Just by blowing air, eh? Crazy. Thank you for watching.